Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my May reset video. Now I feel like my reset videos have become less and less reset-y, I would say. Because I used to do other things aside from showing you guys my TBR and my reading journal setup, but that's kind of all I do these days. So in reality it's kind of just like my May TBR with a sprinkling of journaling in it, so I hope that's okay. But I'm very excited to share both my reading journal setup and my TBR with you guys. I feel like I do have some really good spring books, but I also have like some good early summer books. Now I know that May is not early summer, but my semester is over mid-May, and as soon as school is out for the summer, it's summer in my mind. And I feel like if you're also still in school, you may also feel the same way, but like, just to let you know, that's kind of where I'm at with it. So before I get into my TBR, I do obviously want to show you guys my reading journal setup. I am very excited about how this one went. I have already done it. I'm very happy with it. As I'm sure some of you guys know, I have been getting into cross stitch a little bit recently, and I really wanted to try to like combine journaling with the cross stitching. So I decided to do a like cross stitch font that I found on Pinterest. And I figured May would be the perfect month for it because May is like, you know, the shortest month letter-wise. So I figured this would be the best month to execute this so I wouldn't have to, you know, like cross stitch 10 separate letters. So that's kind of the vibe. It's very, you know, springy, cross stitchy, flowery, whatever. We're just gonna quickly get into me doing that and then we will come back and go through my TBR. So there is my reading journal setup. I really hope you guys liked it. I'm so happy with how it turned out, honestly, and it is one of my favorite reading journal spreads that I've done in a while. But it is now time for us to talk through my rather ambitious May TBR. I do have quite a lot of books on this list, and we're gonna see if I get to them. Maybe I won't, I don't know. First, I want to start out with a couple of like sci-fi picks that I have. The first two being something that should not be a surprise to anybody. But I would like to catch up in the Murderbot series. I know the first season of the show is coming out in June, which I'm so excited for. And I know it doesn't cover anything past the first book, but like for some reason I want to be caught up with the series before it comes out. So we're gonna try and do that. So I have Network Effect, which is like the kind of longer length book. I think it's like 350 pages and like the rest of them are novellas. So I think it'll be really interesting to see how I like Murderbot in this longer format. And then I also have the last book that is currently out, which is System Collapse. This one I think is also like slightly longer. It's 230 pages. So I don't really know what either of these are about exactly. But honestly, with the Murderbot books, I don't need to know what they're about because I know I'm going to enjoy them regardless. So I'd really like to maybe read both of these this month. It feels doable. I mean, neither of them are like that long, so there is, you know, goal number one. And then this next book is an incredibly random pick, but something about this book really screams early summer to me. I don't really know why. Maybe it's just the movie, because like the movie really gives me early summer vibes. I don't know. But I would really like to read Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton. I have seen the movie, obviously. I like the movie. It's not like a favorite of mine, but like it's good, obviously. But I've never read the book before, and my dad had a copy of it, so I was like, you know, maybe I should try out Jurassic Park. It just really screams summery book to me, so I'd really like to give it a try. I'm gonna assume you know what Jurassic Park is about. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you, honestly. And then the rest of the books I have on this list are like my normal fare, so. The first book, you guys are probably gonna call me a clown for putting this on a TBR again, but like guys, I can feel it. This is the month when I'm finally gonna read Anne of Green Gables. If you've been around for a while, I'm sure you're rolling your eyes, but I must read Anne. I've had it for almost 2 years now. I just keep putting it off, but I want to read it so desperately, so I'm going to read it this month. I'm making it my mission. It's not even that long. It's only like, well, it's like 400 pages, but like, I'm just so excited, and I really want to watch the show, so maybe, hopefully, no, I will. I will be reading Anne of Green Gables. I want to do like a springy vlog kind of situation, and obviously this is kind of perfect for that. So please yell at me if I don't actually read this, but I do have high hopes. I have faith in myself that I will actually get around to it. But we are following, obviously, our main character, Anne, who I think is an orphan, and we're kind of just seeing what she gets up to wherever she happens to be. That's a terrible description of Anne of Green Gables, but I'm just gonna assume you get the vibe, okay? And then I do have a couple of other books that I would really like to read for that kind of springy video. The first one being The Wind in the Willows. I did finally get a copy of it, and I think it's so beautiful. Really, I just wanted to take a second to appreciate the art style of this cover because it is stunning. So this is a part of the Penguin Threads collection, and it's like embroidered. Like somebody embroidered this and they like copied it to use it as the book cover, which is so pretty. And my favorite part is that the back looks like what the back would look like of this embroidery project. I just like, these are so stunning. And even though it doesn't have the stunning illustrations in it, I just had to have this copy because it's so beautiful. But I'm really excited about The Wind in the Willows. It just seems like the perfect springtime read. I've always wanted to give it a try. It's also not very long. I didn't realize this is only like 150 pages, so that feels super doable. Hopefully I will be able to read this in that spring vlog as well. And then the last book that I want to read for that is Uprooted by Naomi Novik. Again, I'm not exactly sure if this has like a spring vibe, but it's like fairy tale-esque, and it's giving me spring vibes, okay? So we're just gonna go with it. But this is following a character who lives in this village where every 10 years this wizard who is called the Dragon takes like a young girl from the village to serve him? Sounds questionable, but we're gonna see how that goes. I've heard great things about all of Naomi Novik's books, but I've never actually read one. So I feel like it's high time that I finally do so. Then I do have a couple of Greek retelling type things that I won't spend too much time on because I have introed both of these on this channel already. But we have Ariadne, which is my Patreon buddy read for the month. Very excited about this one. I think it's gonna be great. And then I also have Galatea, which I wanted to read in my last vlog and I just never got around to. But this one is following this woman who I think is a statue. But this one is following our main character Ariadne, who is a Cretan princess, I believe. And we're kind of following her POV of Theseus and the Minotaur. I believe she also has some ties to Dionysus as well. I would assume so, based on like the grapes. So I've been really excited about this one and this one as well. So hopefully I'll be reading, well, I will be reading this one. Hopefully I'll be reading this one as well. Then lastly, I do have 2 books from the library that I'm hoping to read. The first one being a book that I talked about getting in my last vlog. And I asked you guys how you felt about it. And so many of you said that it was so good and that you think I would really like it. So I'm absolutely going to be reading Empire of Shadows by Jacqueline Benson this month. I literally can't wait. Because when I picked it up, I was like, oh my god, this sounds so good. But like, I'd never heard anybody talk about it before, so I wasn't sure if it was like actually gonna be good. I mean, I was gonna give it a try anyway, but I was just unsure. But then so many of you guys in the comments on that video, you were like, oh my god, it's so good. It gives the mummy vibes. You would totally love it. So I'm like, sold. Thank you. I'm so excited about this one. This describes itself as a rip-roaring historical fantasy adventure perfect for fans of Romancing the Stone and the Mummy. I've never seen Romancing the Stone, but I feel like I should watch it after I read this book, but obviously I've seen the Mummy. So I'm very excited for that, I just like, I feel like this is gonna be so good. I feel like this has new series that I could absolutely love potential. I'm pretty sure the third book just recently got announced, so like there's another one I can read if I really like this one as well. So I think I might be the most excited about this one, honestly, and I am, oh man, I just can't wait. And then lastly, I do have another book that I've been wanting to read for a really long time, and I finally got around to putting in a hold for it at the library, and it also kind of seems like the perfect early summer book, and that is A Letter to the Luminous Deep by Sylvie Cattrall. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce this last name, but I believe this is an epistolatory novel, so it's like told in letters and stuff between these two people who live underwater. And I think it's kind of a love story between them. I've heard pretty good things from people who have similar reading taste to me, so I feel like I'm really gonna like this one. It says it's a gleaming treasure chest full of romance and curiosity. That sounds so good. Like, I'm so excited about this one too. This blurb by H.G. Perry also very much intrigues me. It says readers looking for heartwarming romance and scholarly mystery will be charmed. Trust me, I'm ready to be charmed by this book. I've been wanting to read it for so long, so I'm so happy I'm like finally gonna do it. I believe there either is currently a second book out or there's going to be a second book coming out soon, so if I like this, I will have, you know, another book to read. Very excited about this one. Honestly, like, the two library books are maybe the ones that I'm the most excited about reading this month, but the rest of them also just sound so lovely. So those are kind of the books that I'm hoping to focus on in May. Obviously, I could read other books. I know Mira Grant has a new book coming out on the 6th called Overgrowth, which I don't know if I'm gonna buy it yet. I kind of want to save it for Summerween. I know that one has to do with like a main character who says she's from another planet, nobody believes her, but then her like people end up actually coming to Earth. It's like an alien invasion situation, and that sounds like it could be really interesting. So those are all of the books that I kind of have on my radar for May. Obviously, I would love to know if you guys have read any of these and if you highly recommend them, if you think they're great, if you think there are any that I should prioritize over others, please let me know. I would also love to know if you guys have anything fun on your May TBR. Do you have any good books that you're looking forward to? Also, before we go, I would like to thank everybody over on my Patreon. If you're ever looking for more content from me, that is always linked down below. I'm very excited for the things that I have planned this month because we're actually doing one of our quarterly readathons this month. It is called the Lepidoptera Readathon. I'm sure you're all very surprised, but I have a fun little bingo board set up. The kind of gist of the readathon is that you're a lepidopterist and you have to choose whether or not you want to specialize in like butterflies or moths. So if you want to come join us for that week-long readathon that's happening in late May, you totally could. Or if you just want to see more information about it, you could go check that out as well. So I'll have that link down below if you are so inclined. But obviously, just thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna let you guys go, but I hope you're having an amazing Monday or whatever day it is that you are watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!